Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
It's quiet in here.
I know. You know, obviously, so we're recording this another day. The only problem with this is, like, we're, like, to the mercy of whatever else is happening in the building. See what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, we go there.
I still feel that way even on Fridays.
Yeah, apparently doesn't mean
never
anything. We've
know.
been here for 4 years.
It doesn't matter, right?
The guy's like, when? Friday. Is there anything going on upstairs? Nah.
Not that I can remember anyway. Not
Hold
that
on.
important anyway.
Welcome back to Just Out of the Beehive, episode 235. 235. It's your weekly boys.
It's fairly early for us, too.
Yeah.
It's a Thursday.
We're doing this a day early.
Gotta work
an
tomorrow.
hour early.
The day, well, tomorrow, the day before the big holiday break.
That's right.
Us here in Utah.
That's right.
The 24th of July.
Yeah.
What is Pioneer Day, right?
Pioneer Day. Pie and beer. You enjoy that day?
What do you mean?
Do you...
Yeah, I'm not at work. Of course, it's fucking great.
I mean, like, do you...
It's like the birth of my children. It's a fucking wonderful day.
It's the 20... I feel like for our peers, which, you know, they're all heathens, right? Nobody is LDS that I know of. Dre, I think it is. He is. But when do you actually...
God bless him.
Do you actually say... Gosh. Do you actually say... Oh, on the 24th, I'm doing this. Like, is that a day that you plan on something? I know you're doing something this holiday.
Not on the Monday, the weekend.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to the weekend. He just surpassed Michael Jackson when it comes to. I don't know. I'm not a fan, but anyway.
surpassed him in what?
I don't know. It's a number one.
Get the fuck
in like
out
downloads or something. Yeah, I think so.
Downloads.
It was something like that. I don't know.
But if
The
we were
Weeknd.
talking record sales, like no way.
not out of one sales. I think he still has it, right? 30 million.
Like I think he's like
on the Thriller.
He's like almost it's something that'll so records don't sell anymore.
Yeah.
So that'll never be broken, right? But we're talking about downloads. Like, here's my thing: is your skipping through a song on Spotify, and it plays for a second? Does that count as a download?
I think so.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Though.
Well, YouTube does. You click into a video and you watch 3 videos. That's a
3 seconds of a video.
Yeah,
That's
trust me. I spent all week long
watching ours.
watching ours.
Jesus Christ! Is that why when I open it up, it actually has views? First thing in the morning, I'm like, oh, there's nobody in their right mind at 5 o'clock in the morning watching this shit, right? Why is there views on there?
No, I think so. So here's my thing now. So, do musicians make money out of downloads now?
I think so, because I think Spotify pays you money.
We're like 75 years old.
It's just not my. It's not.
I know, no. That's what.
But I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way they make money. That and touring right now. Like, that's why tickets are so goddamn much. Yo, I was showing you what I paid for those tickets. Like, lo and behold, when I look, I didn't realize there was $400 in service charges for 2 tickets.
You're like, what's this, StockX?
Right?
But anyway, sorry that we went somewhere else. Pioneer Day. Do you? So is that like a? Because the 4th of July, I feel like the 4th, everybody does something on the 4th.
It's a national holiday.
Exactly. But like for us, you target people. Do we like go above and
Can't say that. It's you laid.
you let?
You lated people.
Do we actually take it off to do something? I know they got the parade, but the parade is done like what, in like 9 o'clock?
And the thing about it is like when it's on a Monday, like they'll do the fireworks and whatever on like a Saturday.
And then everybody, oh, that's right.
Right? Because they're not going to do it.
No, they
Monday
do
night.
it on Monday.
Get
They
the
don't do it
fuck
on a
out of
Sunday.
there. Really?
Right? Yeah. Sunday is like,
I'll be willing to bet you somebody does it on Sunday. But for the majority of it, I would assume they do it on Saturday.
yeah.
Because everybody has to work on Tuesday.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe they do it earlier. But they can't do fireworks early because it's still clear.
It's still
daylight.
light at fucking 11 o'clock at night, for God's sakes.
I never checked how the drone fireworks happen. Did you see it?
I watched a video. They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have the...
This does have the boom.
Like, it doesn't have the pop, right?
Who the hell told me that? Did you tell me that? I was talking to somebody. Oh, they're going to have this. And then like, yeah, but it ain't going to sound anything.
No, just gonna... They might play music to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But they were cool. Like, they were all synchronized and did some cool shit and made some cool shapes. But I'm like, okay.
Now, how does that work? One...
To program.
Remote?
They program all of them, and then they hit a fucking button, and it just fucking goes.
They all took off.
Yeah, it's not like fucking 40 different dorks. Fucking. It's just they're all programmed.
Headphones and shit.
Talking
Microphones.
to each other. Have you seen those races? They do with those drones?
races? Yeah, I've seen them.
Through those the warehouses and shit. They wear those fucking VR fucking headsets and race those motherfuckers. You've never seen those? Oh, dude, they're pretty fucking badass.
There's that movie that is about to come out that it's about that. It's about kids, and apparently my mother said it's a true story. It's a kid that was like so into video games, like the racing video games, that he ended up in like a Formula One team. And
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Remember that game?
Dude, so I've been with my little brother a few times to the movies. Every time that fucking trailer comes up, he gets the biggest boner.
Oh.
He's like, we're going to go see that? I was like, I'll tell you what, dude. I'll probably be here with you. Don't give a shit about that movie, huh?
He's just fucking...
I'm like, why? So you can go outside and drive and pretend to drive like that?
He's just edging to squirt. So he can take his fucking Hyundai Elantra and fucking race it around fucking
Take the
corners.
muffler off first.
Take the muffler off first. Make sure he puts it back on so Mom doesn't yell at him
before
when he
goes
pulls
back.
in the driveway.
He pulls over like 2 blocks away from my house, from my mom's house.
All greasy and shit when he gets back. Your mom's all... She doesn't ask if you've been drinking alcohol or doing drugs. She's all, you've been taking your muffler off?
Like he walks in and my mom checks for like
Grease on his
what is it called? What's inside of your chimney?
Oh, soot.
The soot.
Stop smelling his hands. Yo, when I was a kid, me and my buddy, I mean, we were 16, 17 years old. We thought we were savvy because we'd go outside and smoke cigarettes or go around the block, smoke cigarettes, right? And we're like, you know, when you're dumb like that,
Yeah.
when you smoke and you're like, oh, I'll just spray some cologne on. Oh. Nobody will ever know. Well, my buddy was like, I got a better idea. This is how I've hit it for many years. Used to take those tree air fresheners, and he used to rub his fingers on them, you know, his smoking hand, right?
Damn.
And then he would light it up and burn it. So it smelled like the fucking tree, the edge of the tree.
Okay.
And he'd just wave it in the car, and it would smell like an incense.
Yeah.
And so he would put it out, like set it aside. But we would walk in the door. His mom's all, "Let me smell your fingers." His name was Andy. "Let me smell your fingers, Andy."
Yeah.
She's all, "That smells like cigarettes and whatever else you've been putting on there."
Nothing kills cigarette, dude.
No.
Nothing.
And that's like weed. Pot.
Oh, yeah.
Like you walk through a store, you're all, "Whoa!" And some dude walks by, you're all, you're not hiding that,
You go
are
to the
you?
Snoop Dogg concert. Well, Brian texted me. He says, "Hey, I got an extra ticket. I got an extra Snoop Dogg ticket if you want." I'm like, "I'm good, right?
Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah.
I'm okay."
Yeah.
Shout out to B.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg. I mean, he's still doing the damn thing, right? He'll always be a legend, but I just don't think I was ever the biggest Snoop fan.
I mean,
Doggy Style came out?
I can probably
Good
go.
shit, right?
I could probably go for like 3 songs. And I'm like,
I'm good.
and not to take anything away from him. I mean, he's
No, great career.
he's a
Fucking
bad
legend.
motherfucker.
Legend.
Dude, you know who I came across? Dude, it's so funny we're talking about this. Just last night, as I went to bed, there was the behind the music or whatever it was. You know those?
Oh,
those?
yeah.
About Busta Rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, Busta Rhymes was the shit. I mean, it's still the shit because he's still alive.
Fucking ripped. He was a buff motherfucker.
Not now.
Oh, not no more?
Now also, you haven't seen him?
No.
Oh, he's a thick kid, dude.
He's a thicker, huh?
Cut his hair, chop off his hair.
As I said.
Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I said he's a thicker, right?
Oh yeah,
He's thicker.
He's a lot thicker. Yeah, doesn't have no. It's not buff anymore.
Oh, no dreads, huh?
No dreads, dude.
Just went bye, huh?
Yeah.
What was the one I had? I had a couple Busta Rhymes, but yo, calling all live. But I didn't say that word. Calling all live bitches. We got a job here on planet Earth. And flip mold worldwide.
So they started showing his videography and everything, and he will always wear like the
baggy,
like the baggies, but he was always like in some type of a character in his videos. So it was kind of cool. Made his mom I guess like his business manager or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what I'm trying to do when mom won't get his shit together.
She gonna become our manager?
Yeah.
The other side of BEEHIVE?
No. My mom is like, there's no future.
Yes, you need to close the doors. It's not working for you guys. How long do you have to drag this on?
I wonder if people in the back are like, yo, are these bitches giving up? We're not, but also Jack quit last episode. So no more Jack. If anybody's interested,
you know what? Jack drove across the country.
That's true. He
every fucking Friday when he got here.
All the way
he would get off of work. He would drive his ass all the way out here with no windshield wipers. And he stuck it out, and he lasted a lot longer. I had no idea that he lived that goddamn far.
Yeah.
And so shout out to Jack for sticking it out as long as he did.
He's still gonna do our thumbnails. So
yeah,
that's the plan so far.
Till something better comes along.
Something's like, you know what though?
Yeah. But shout out to Jack. It was fun to have here. Yeah. So I guess if you're a producer, you know a producer.
Yeah. Actually, you don't have to be a producer. We'll show you.
Yeah, we'll just show. If you can Google something, we'll show you.
In fact, Justin will show you the computer. He's been doing that for me all week.
You didn't know I was so savvy on the computer, did you?
Fuck no. I'm like, wait, how come you don't do anything for the podcast? Look at you. You're I can't. I wish I knew how to type with all my fingers.
I'm getting there. I'm getting fairly fast.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm getting there. But when I started, I was a pecker.
Yeah.
Yep. I've always tried to keep my fingers in the row keys, but I would find myself only using a couple of them to reach. But I'm getting better at it now. Yeah. But you will too when all you fucking do is type.
Just type. My grandma was is still alive, still with us. The kind of lady that would talk to you and be like, on a typewriter.
I wish I could do that so bad. Oh, wow. And you can't go very fast in a typewriter because the reaction of the the buttons to come back up, it's not like a keyboard that they're only moving a couple millimeters, right?
And every time, and do you remember, like, every time you do a capital letter, like, you would press the button and, like, the whole, where the ink is, would go up?
Yep.
Oh, it's so weird. And to think that, how crazy it is, to think that it was just like an ink film that would just go by as just
as you just pounded it out. Yeah. And you couldn't fuck up much.
Dude,
there was a little bit like where you could kind of fix it on a few of the nicer models, but you fucked up, you fucked up. Like, it is what it is, right?
I think I've told this story before. My uncle started college long time ago, and then he just saw me just staring at him like, the fuck's going on? And he goes, hey, why don't you come over here and help me? And so he gave me like the paper, and he was like typing. So I was reading for him, and I made him go 2 lines, and I was reading the same one. See what I'm saying? So like when I read, I didn't go to the one below it. I went to the same one. And so I told him the same thing. He's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That didn't last very long.
I'm like, he's like, God damn it. Then my grandma's like, don't be mad at him, whatever. He's trying to help you. I was like, yeah, he's trying to help me. Now I got to he put white out on a line like this long. You're in college, motherfucker. What are you doing?
Paper was expensive back then, right?
No wonder you dropped out. But
What college is down there?
there's one that is called. I think it has like a
Corona University.
Tecate fucking Tecate U. No, I think one of the famous ones.
Dane Community College.
One of the ones that is it's called prepa, which means kind of like high school college, but it's like in my hometown they call them la prepa uno, which is like the college one or whatever. But I think he has a big name, but he ends with like number one. So instead of saying the whole name, they just say college one. But that's like a well-known, and it's close to my old grandma's house. So
You graduate from high school?
there.
There?
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, private school?
No. Fuck no.
You
I don't have anything that says I finished high school here.
But you have a diploma
It's
from...
somewhere. Because ever since I came here, like I did a pizza joint, and then right after that I went to, well, I was a server for a minute, and then I went to construction, and I stayed there.
Right. Nobody checked, like, if you lied...
First of all, nowadays we know, can you shovel? We'll hire you. You know what I mean? It's like, I was like, yeah.
No, hey, can you pass a drug test? We'll hire you. I don't know how to show. That's okay. We'll teach you.
Somebody will teach you. But yeah, I think, in fact, they used to call me Mexicant when I started construction.
Oh, that's not nice.
That's not nice, dude. Back in the day, bro.
I would never say anything like that.
Back in the day, not in front of me, but yeah.
I call you Mexi Wills.
Mexi for sure.
Will. Mexi for sure. For sure he's going to show up for work.
So, yeah, when I started, it was like, Mexicant. And then I was like, until I became Mexican. They're like, all right, you're all right.
I believe that you're American and Mexican now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I don't give a shit if you were born there. You've been here way longer.
yeah.
Way longer, right?
Dude, it was so weird when I first started construction, because I remember clear as water. I got to the job site, and usually, and I brought this up to you guys when we were first talking about this whole move, there's some people that don't know how to say the tools, you know what I mean? Like what the tools are called or what they are. And in construction, we have this lingo when we do numbers. Like if we go and I say,
That's taking number 2. Yeah, I get that.
Go to number 1, number 2. But like when I first started in this company that I started with, they were like, hey, jump in that 250, bring it to this 20, and we're gonna fill it up. And then we're gonna grab that whatever number, and then we're gonna take it all the way to the fire hydrant. And I just go, what? What's a 250? It's the truck, the Ford.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But like, I was so freshly new to construction. They were like, "Hey, bring that 250, and we're gonna." And I was like,
Well, I thought you were talking like numbers for tools.
"What?
Go grab a number 4, and we'll.
Like a number 4.
Like if that's the code for a shovel, like a fucking spade nose shovel. Or...
They got like in the hangers, they got their numbers at the bottom.
Everybody's so stupid. You don't know what it is. What kind of company did you work for?
Well, they went on there, so.
So obviously,
I worked for 2 companies that went on there.
The number crazy? Fucking. Whoa, wait, what?
I worked for 2 companies that went on there. Company 3, it's not around anymore.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then the one that I started in. Like at my very, very first.
Jesus Christ, you're like 50-50 then.
That's the company that I was working, like I was laying sewer, and I was like 25, 30 feet in the ditch.
The ditch, no shoring?
No shoring. I was just like, is this good? Am I safe here? The guy's like, yeah, that dirt is good. We're like, all right. It's like I should have known, because they were like, no, everything's good, and then he would turn around and get gravel and keep digging. Then all of a sudden he would turn around, hey, get out. The inspector's coming. I'm like, okay.
God damn, dude. That inspector's all, how did that get in there?
We got here. It was already. Dude, now I look at all that things. I'm like, how the fuck am I not dead?
Oh, you're talking to a guy that fucking ran across freeways for 20 years, dude. In the middle of the night,
thrill?
racing cars, like fucking. I got it. As soon as this one goes by, I'm gonna go, and you run out and then
Wait,
you
in
realize,
front of it?
oh yeah, because I had to run across the freeway. 7 lanes of traffic.
Is that a wide
I would run. Not for fun, for work, asshole.
For what?
It's a fucking.
Killing the cartoons. Boom,
Yeah, because
boom.
like going when I was doing traffic, the freeway you have to double sign everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what we would do is we were like, I'm not going one way,
Yeah.
and then flipping around and going back on the other side of the road. I'm just going to run across the road, right?
Yeah.
And at nighttime, you felt pretty confident doing because you could see what was coming, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't turn their lights on when they're driving down the road. Those are the ones you got to watch out for, right? So absolutely, sitting as close to the traffic, picking up cones or setting cones, feet away
Oof.
from semis doing 85, 90 miles an hour. Like to this day, I'm like, I'm lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
I know it. I danced on the fine line of death many a times, right? Also, I did a lot of stupid shit when I was a teenager that I probably shouldn't have done. So yeah, I'm lucky to be where I am right now, being quite honestly.
See, speaking of teenage, I did this too.
What? So funny.
I did this too. When I was a teenager, I was smoking with my cousin, and my mom is like,
This
"I'm
in Mexico?
coming to pick you up." Yeah, I was like, "Fuck!" I thought I was gonna walk home, and then my cousin is like, "Oh," and I started getting there, and I started like fucking like teaspooning fucking toothpaste, and he grabbed and sprayed me with cologne. It's an exaggeration, but I was like,
No, it's the
Something
same
in
thing
my
I was
mouth.
talking about.
Yeah.
You thought you could hide
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
but you can't because
And then
you're an idiot.
And then I jump in my mom. My mom is like, "What is that smell?" And I was like, "Oh, I was coming out, and then this fucking guy sprayed me with this cologne. Isn't that crazy?" She was,
like she's dumb.
Yeah.
Like she's dumb
Okay.
and she fucking
She's like-
ate it.
"Are you smell like cigarette?" I'm like, "No, it's not cigarette." I'm like, "Look," and I give. And I give him my shirt because he sprayed my shirt. I'm like, "No, look." And he goes, "Ugh, what the fuck is that? It's cheap ass cologne." I'm like, "Well, this fucking guy." And then I went home, dude. And then she's like, "Hey, come here." I walked in front of her, and she goes, "Hey, come here." And I'm like,
Oh no.
"What?" And dude, she walked to me. "Hey, by the way, I was gonna tell you," and grabbed my hand and went, whoosh, right in the face. Dude.
That should have you, huh?
I told you smell like cigarette. I was like, "Fuck."
How old were you?
Like in my 30s? No. I was like probably 14, 15.
Age when everybody fucking does it. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's the cool thing to do. Is it cool now?
I don't know. I don't know that I have friends that still do it.
Not. We're older. We're talking about like. We're not hanging out with 14-year-olds. I hope.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But like at that age, like, is that the cool thing? Because when we were kids, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool to smoke cigarettes, right?
Right now it's probably vaping, right?
I think so.
Because my little brother wanted a vape. My mom is like, "What?
What's wrong with you? Did you smack him?
What's wrong with you?"
Did she ever smack him, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Did she smack
It's
your
like,
sister?
I'd rather you take your fucking muffler off to go.
So the last thing I want you to do is your breath to smell like your muffler, smell like your fucking car. Do you think did she smack your sister? Never, huh?
No, my sister, yeah.
She was the
Especially
she was
because
the golden
dude,
child,
when we came here, my sister was 8, so she got her first. I mean, probably she doesn't remember as much as I do, but she got beat up.
Really?
Yeah. But also my little brother's like, dude, I'm gonna go as far as say, probably in 2 years, if he's still growing, he's gonna be taller than me. He's already bigger than me. He's a big kid.
I keep telling you that my oldest one is going to be taller than me. She's like right here,
Jeez.
and she's
3. Oh, I'm just kidding.
she's
10, right? 11,
13. No, 12. She's 12.
12. And she's gonna be a dancer, dude. You told me she's gonna be a dancer now.
She's gonna dance like nobody's watching.
Ah.
She's been watching these You ever seen that show Dance Moms? It was years ago, like probably 10 or so years ago that it was like big on TV.
Is that the one with the there was like a fat lady was a teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Big old fat bitch,
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
bitch,
yeah.
right? She was mean to these kids, right?
Yeah.
And then there was all these fucking like beyond their prime older ladies that like wish they were dancers, but they're living through their children,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And all of them, and they're all in LA, so they all have all the horrible work done, which they look like fucking plastic warlocks and shit like that, right? And it's all this drama shit. And I tell I'm like, why are you watching this? She's like, but I like to watch the dances. I know. There's like 3 minutes of the kids dancing, and the rest of it are these moms fucking.
However, watch You Got Served.
You got served.
You Got Served. Now that's some fucking dancing shit, dude.
I've never watched that. The closest,
or Step Up.
the closest I got to that was the fucking South Park episode.
Oh, you fuck. Have her watch the Gene Kelly movies. Those are tap though. They're badass
The
movies.
Jill Kelly movies? She's not watching those. I watch those when I'm
Gene
alone.
Kelly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, pull. Excuse me.
Oh
Never mind.
yeah, fucking Jack.
I don't know what those are.
It's the famous tap dancer guy that we made movies out of. Like
It's all from the fucking silent movies from the 20s.
yeah, but they're badass
Come
though.
on, man.
They're fucking good. Like Singing in the Rain. I don't listen. I'm not into musicals and all of that stuff. But like the fact that all the like the dancing, the agility that these guys have, just to like, they were older people and they would jump and like do the splits in the air and they do all these
So you think
acrobatics.
they did that shit in one take?
There's no cut in the tape, and there was no that kind of. Why you gotta doubt me, dude?
I'm just asking you. I guess I've never seen those.
Well,
And I
maybe-
wish we had somebody here
Yeah,
to
no
pull one
shit.
of those up so I could see what you're really talking
That's
about.
like fucking Jackie Chan, right? He did all of his shit.
Yeah.
Now Tom Cruise is our era.
he is
Jackie
kind of the
Chan.
new Jackie Chan, right?
Yeah.
He's the white Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
He gets fucked up.
You know
dude.
that I heard somewhere that that he's got a new
when he's on the side of the airplane?
Yeah, so it's a
That was
Mission
real.
Impossible, but like but like the new one on the trailer, he's jumping in a cliff and he like on a motorcycle. You know they did that shit 10 times.
He did it too.
He did it. Yeah.
What Scientology, my friend?
He's probably like, I'll be okay.
It's invincible.
Never gonna die.
Do you think he's a clone? If anybody in the world was, he would be it.
Remember how cringe-worthy was when he came out with Oprah?
That was bad when
And
he jumped on the couch.
He was about to marry what's her fucking face?
Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes. Does Katie Holmes do it for you?
Back then, now, no.
In the Dawson's Creek?
She was cute.
In the
She was
Dawson's
like
Creek?
cute back
I
then,
don't wanna
right?
wait for our lives to be over.
But she was cute then. Now, times had it. But
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
in that baby blood.
Dude, he was with Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
But again, Father Times.
With Nicole?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Father Time.
He's just
man.
going like, oh. You know, my uncle lives. We used to live in California. I think he lives in Florida. I think nowadays. He's like my upper class, family member. What? What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
He got to go to one of these parties, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, dude, I'm not gonna continue until you tell me what the fuck you're laughing at."
It's inappropriate.
Oh yeah, because we don't do that here.
So Florida, huh? Florida, huh? Quite the swimmer, huh?
How did he get there? We don't know. We went to the beach and never saw him again.
Okay. Anyway, continue. He went to these parties. Was those mask parties?
No, he was.
You know what movie I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. With Tom Cruise.
Yeah, and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, he like one of his. I guess he had like rich friends. I want like back when he was in California, whatever. He just went to a party and then he's like, "Holy shit, Nicole Kidman!" But when he said it to me, he's like, "Dude, you see her on the movies, and she's like, oh, she's cute. You see this bitch in person?" Now I'm talking about 20 plus years ago, right?
Yeah, she's in her prime.
And he's like, she's a fucking masterpiece.
Goddess.
This fucking bitch.
Really? Wow.
Now he's with that country guy, right? Toby, not Toby Keith.
Keith Urban?
Keith Urban.
Yeah, there you go.
Toby Keith. I hope he's not with him.
You gassy there, bud?
Yeah, dude.
It's those fucking those fruity
those
drinks.
things that Will Wonder gets and when he's in his period.
You notice, like when he comes,
Oh, pause.
he'll bring those. They'll last for months.
Oh, yeah.
Until he comes back. And it's like when you drink the last one, it's like he gets a summoning from the podcast gods. He's like, I better come back to the podcast and bring more of those fruity drinks.
That's what we do. Or maybe that's what we go. It's like, hey, we run out of VCs. Will, what are you doing?
Will, right?
Hey, come alone this time. Anyway.
Best Tom Cruise movie.
I want to say those Mission Impossibles. I mean, it's hard to pick one, but no, no sabe.
No.
What are you going? Oh, you're gonna go Top Gun.
Top Gun.
I haven't seen this new one though.
I
haven't seen the new one.
The first one.
But as far as I know, you can watch this new one.
It helps. No. Watch the first one, then watch the new one.
Tell me I got this on, dude.
I thought you were making a statement with your glasses over your head. You didn't want to put them on your eyes. You put those shits on your forehead. Hide something.
So weird.
Yeah, Mission Impossible or not Mission Impossible. They were good.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but they don't. I mean, you'll never touch Top Gun.
I watched that movie with Jennifer Lawrence. Did I tell you this?
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Did she get naked in it?
She gets naked in it.
Really?
Yeah. Now I don't know if it's a bodysuit or a double, whatever.
Well, no, because I've heard, not that I know, but I've heard there's pictures of her all over the internet from the leaked photos. That
Really?
You better make a note of that. So I could tell you if it's.
Yeah.
No, I mean I couldn't tell you.
She's got something.
She does.
Sometimes I go, oh, she looks, and sometimes I go, did you just wake up?
I think she's.
But I feel like because I used to watch like Jimmy Fallon and all that stuff like years ago.
You think he's hot too?
And every time he's funny, and every time she would come out, she would like try to play the like, oh my god, I just want to go to bed and eat a pizza and drink wine. It was like, shut the fuck up. Nobody to drink. I mean, trust me, I can do that, and I look like this. You know what I'm saying?
You did do that.
I did do that last night. Hey, fuck you, dude. Dude, can I tell you a secret?
I want you to finish your story.
Anyway,
before you tell me the secret, and then I'll remind you of your secret.
Let me put it a sticky note.
I'll remember.
No, so it just she plays it like I'm just a regular gal. It's like, but you're not though. But yeah, in that movie, she looks fantastic.
And she's like a whore in that movie, right?
Yeah,
Which makes her
for the
look
kid.
even hotter.
Yo, I want to say something.
Did you go to the theater to watch it?
It's gonna be It's gonna be
by yourself.
Yeah. It's gonna be what do you call it? Spoiler alert, but I want to tell you because it's
Then
so
tell
cool.
me. It doesn't matter. Nobody listens to this anyway.
Skip 30 seconds. So the kid plays the piano, but he never plays for his parents. He always keeps it to himself. So they go to a bar, and she kind of like says,
Talks him into it.
yeah. It's like, come on, bitch, go ahead and play. And he plays this song. She's a man eater.
Oh yeah.
But he slowed it down and gave it so much feeling. I was like, that is the best version that I've ever heard of this fucking song.
That's a good song too, by the
That's
way.
a good song.
It's a great song.
That's why it pisses me off that I never learned like piano or anything. Because you can never be like, oh,
Well,
there's a piano here. Let me.
There's two instruments. if you want to stop the room and everybody go, oh my God.
Piano and guitar.
The piano and the guitar, right? And I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Like it's the creme de la creme of fucking wet vaginas, right?
Yeah.
Because you could sit down on a piano, but what's the one though? The
making my way downtown.
yeah, right? Like you can play that, right? Be like, oh, he's sensitive, right? Or you can play.
He's a pussy.
Yeah, right? Guys will kick your ass afterwards, but you get all the trim in the fucking rim. And then there's the fucking More Than Feelings, right? By Extreme on the guitar.
Oh, more than words.
More Than Words. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that song is so good. Did you ever see Jimmy Fallon and Jack Black do it?
Yes.
It's
That
epic,
was pretty
dude.
good.
But that was pretty cool because it was their voices.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
So it's a good movie, though?
We can do something like that? You wanna?
Could I? Absolutely. I can play that song. You can play that song.
I can play that song. I don't know at all, but I can play it.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
Well, you play and I'll just be your backup vocal.
Oh, you can sing. We should do it.
We should.
We should do it.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking do that.
Make a note of it. We'll fucking do that.
Let me put it on my computer.
When we finally give this podcast up.
Yeah.
That will be our swan. That will be our swan song right there.
See us outside your favorite homeless building. What is it called?
Your homeless shelter.
Homeless shelter. Homeless building.
The Goodwill
God
store.
damn it! I ruined the joke. The Goodwill store.
With the case up. Shit.
Yeah, dude. I wish I played piano. You know, and I always wanted to play sax.
Sax? Yeah.
Sax.
Yeah, I don't know about that
I
one.
wanted to be a Bill Clinton kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
No?
I get it, but there's one or two that you could really get away with.
But also, I feel like if you play the saxophone,
you have to.
you gotta have a keyboard guy.
Or a guy on the piano, right?
Yeah. But how cool it is.
I took piano lessons when I was a kid.
You?
Absolutely.
Do you remember back in the day, and I'm talking about 20 plus years ago?
I was too distracted by the teacher's big ass titties. She was like a Mormon chick.
The piano teacher?
Yeah, piano teacher, because I was just coming into myself as an 8-year-old boy.
Just, you're into big ass titties, right? Like, how many times is this?
No, I'm just saying, because she was way Mormon, right?
Yeah.
Way Mormon. And in fact, it was people in our ward.
Well, hey, Mormon titties look the same.
And you can only say that in Utah. They were in my ward, right? And I'd sit down and she would always wear those almost polygamist, like flowery dresses.
The one-piece dress.
With those titties sitting on the keys. I'm like trying to reach for fucking center C or what is it, middle C? Is that what they call it?
Oh, yeah. I think
it's the middle one. That's C. That's the starting point, right? I would always reach for there, and my elbow would fucking hit those big old knockers.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Be screaming at me. I go home and, well, anyway. I was 8.
So that's why you didn't learn shit, huh?
Yeah, that's why I didn't learn a goddamn thing. I can play hot cross buns like a motherfucker. It brings back memories. I get a boner every time I hear that fucking song.
Do you remember back in the day there used to be a piano at CCMI?
Yes. I do remember that. When I go to the University of Utah, they pay a guy to play the piano full time. When you walk in, there's like the help desk, and you walk in, there's like a Starbucks, and then there's like the labs. There's a guy in a big ass grand piano. He's always fucking playing.
Really?
Yeah. There's a tip jar there. It's always full of money.
Isn't that like weird?
No.
Like if we just
soothing. You can't tell me that you're not going to feel better when they're all, hey, you got cancer, bud. You have to leave and walk out. At least you hear piano
You come
music.
out, making my way downtown, walking by. You see right next to me, and I need you.
You're ready to go blow your brains out. Or the entertainer. Do.
Anything you would like me to play? Do you know let the bodies hit the floor?
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ. That gave me fucking lightheaded.
But yeah.
No, I chose drums.
Oh, your
Drums.
poor mother.
Not much you can do there.
Did you have drums growing up as a kid, or did you always go play your uncle's drums?
Well, my uncle.
That's who's that.
Yeah, but that was
right.
that was in the church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when did you buy your first drum set?
I was here. It was. I want to say maybe 2001, 2002. By the way, the guy didn't fucking help me buy it. I destroy his credit.
Oh, you're that guy. Huh?
I'm sorry, but you know what? Because later, I think I said this story in like episode 2.
You fucking dirtbag.
Episode 2. I saw him again. He was the manager of a fucking well-known burger place, and I saw him.
He's doing real well for himself.
And when he was like, "Oh, so you don't need me."
I couldn't get a good job because my credit. You fuck. I should have been a bank manager.
I have to rely on my bilingual motherfucker. But he, I saw him and I said, "Oh shit!" And like, dude, I can't even remember his name. And I was like, "Oh hey, so what's up?" And dude, I think it was kind of gay. Because even when he got mad, I'm like, "Oh, that's cute." He was like, "You did it to me, Angel."
Oh,
and I was
he
like,
told you
yeah,
that, huh?
it's straight out. But I think it was because I moved. And then when I tried to call him, he didn't have that number anymore. So now I'm like, I mean, I tried.
Well, how did you make the payment?
I would pay him. I would give him money.
Oh.
But then I moved. I think I used to give him money in school because I met him in school here. So all of a sudden I moved. He changed his number, and I go, I'm like, what? I'm like, I just all of a sudden didn't have your number anymore.
Oh, that was his fault then, huh?
So I was like, and I moved like I was trying to get a hold of you. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I know. But again,
Who paid for it in the long run?
He did. But again, in my defense, I saw him at this burger joint, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And like he instantly was like, "You did it to me," and I was like, "No." And I was trying to explain.
It's not like you were going to be able to repay
and I was
him
trying to explain. I'm like, "Hey, no, I was looking
Changed
for
his
you."
number.
And
Couldn't afford to keep it on. You fucking fucked his credit up so
It's like-
bad.
I'm like, hey,
AT&T's all, hey, it's no use
I'm
to my
like,
friend.
"Hey, I'm sorry, man. I really feel bad. Can I have a number 6 with large fries?"
Here, you can keep the change. It's 35 cents.
Yeah. You need it more than I do.
Your credit needs more than I do.
You want anything to eat? That's all me. It's the least I can do. No, but I tried to pay him back, and he was like, "No, it's okay." But I was like, "No. I mean, tell me." And I'm like, "Listen, I don't like." He met me when I was at a pizza joint, and I'm like, "No, I was doing construction already." I'm like, "Listen, man, I have a better job. Like, I can pay you back." Like, and he was just like, "Let me just get what you're eating and get the fuck out of my store."
Did you eat the food?
God damn it, I did.
Oh.
Fuck, probably pissed on it.
For sure spit on it, right?
Fuck. But I tried. I was like, "Hey, dude." And he's like, but he was more of a, "What do you want to eat?" and get the fuck out of my store.
Well, of course he did.
And I was like,
Did him dirty.
but I'm trying to
Did him dirty, bud.
pay you.
This same drums you have now?
No, I sold
You
them.
upgraded. What'd you do with the money? Bought better drums.
I can't remember. No, I went years without a drum set. I think it was about I think I was probably still a teenager or probably 20, 21.
Was it a Tama set?
It was it wasn't a Tama. It was God damn it.
Was it a Pearl?
No.
Wasn't a fucking...
It was like a lower.
It was a Yamaha.
No
then.
Yamaha, no Pearl, not Tama, not
DW?
no, fuck no. What was it?
Fisher Price?
It's with an M. Mapix.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Mapix.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. And same thing. Like I had it in like my, bless my mom's husband's, dude, because heart.
You said husbands.
Husband's heart.
Oh,
bless
okay.
his heart. Because I had that bitch in the living room.
Oh, no way.
Like you walk in, you're like, oh, let me go around this so I can go to the kitchen.
Oh, no way. So, let me adjust my lazy boy so I can look past your fucking hopes and dreams so I can watch The Price is Right. You fucking deadbeat.
How can you afford this anyway?
You probably have these here because the repo man's looking for these motherfuckers. Because fucking Kyle didn't pay for it either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also,
You ever look this guy up on Facebook?
No, dude, fuck no. Shout out to that guy.
I think we should invite him on the
He-
podcast.
He was. Should I go to the burger joint and be
No.
like, there was a guy that used to,
No.
I can't remember his name.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is 20 plus.
But I'm saying the last time you saw him. Oh, so you can't remember his name, so there's no way. I was going to say, we should invite him here. And then when he gets here, we'll give him a gift certificate for $50.
A Guitar Center.
A Guitar Center.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, fuck.
And then I'll be like, without saying the name, I'll be like, hey, I'm also buying you lunch today. One of those low carb burgers, dude. No buns, all lettuce.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Dude, now that I think about it, what a dirtbag move. But also, who the fuck says, I'll help you buy it?
A nice guy.
A nice guy.
A nice guy.
God damn it.
The world
dude.
needs more of those guys.
Those guys.
And people like you.
You're like, I know I do.
To fuck their credit up.
It's next to me they don't exist.
Yeah, so
There's
you
not
want,
many.
you want to hear how this works, right? Because I did a dick move like that one time, right? With somebody's
yeah.
credit. It was my dad, though, right? Different story, right? You're supposed to fuck your dad's credit, not a stranger. Not a gay stranger.
Well, my dad wasn't here, dude.
Yeah, so you know how my dad got back to me? I went to, I'd just say, I went to RC Willie's. And I was like, Dad, I need a stereo system for my car. He's like, okay. I'm all, I'm not old enough to get a credit card. Can I put it on your account? He's
How old
like,
are we talking about?
16.
What car?
The CUDA.
Nice. Anyway.
So I was like, I'm going to need a deck. I'm going to need a Pioneer deck with a detachable face.
That's right. Because
Right.
no one would want that bitch to get stolen.
Yeah, right? So I'm going to need
You're so fucking old, dude. Yeah, go ahead.
the detachable face to pull that shit out, right? I'm going to need, it had the anti-skip on it too, and the bass boost, for Christ's sake, right? So I'm going to need to get myself a fucking set of 6x9s for the rear and some 6s for the front. I'm going to have to get myself an amplifier for the highs. I'm also going to have to get myself an amplifier for the bass.
All right,
I'm going to have
dude,
to put
relax.
some Rockford Fosgates in a sealed box in the
Did
back.
your dad
right?
get another mortgage for this?
So I put all of this on his credit card, right? All of this on his
With
bank.
his blessings?
Yeah, he was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, you're going to pay me back. You have a job. I would expect this every month. Well, it was 90 days, same as cash.
Oh, nice.
I didn't have any bills, so I was like, well, yeah, I can pay it off real quick. It was like $2,500 at the time, right? That's a lot of money. Now
lot of
that's
money,
like fucking $8,000, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay that shit back. Not one time did I make a payment on this motherfucker. So you know what he does? He's all right, asshole. When I'm gone, he takes it all out of my car and he sells my dirt bike. And he pays off his credit card. So I got it in the long run. He wins, but still.
Is it still in there?
No, it's long gone. He put it in his vehicle and then he sold that vehicle,
God
right?
damn it.
He had a bumping system in there. That was my system. But yeah, he got me back. So I didn't win like you won and walk away with a free drum set. Did you ever make any payments on it?
Yeah. There wasn't that much. Well, that I can remember. There wasn't that much left to go on it, but I just life, dude. Life happens.
No, I hear you. But
Life happens. That guy's like, oh, does motherfucker?
he's barely can qualify for a fucking apartment right now. Just because that one guy in Guitar Center fucked me.
He probably could pay his credit, got deported.
Oh, that's great.
And I'm still making fun of him. I destroy his credit and I'm roasting his house.
Poor guy.
Such a dirtbag. The things that we do, dude.
Would you ever co-sign with somebody on something?
Probably not. I mean,
Like a wife,
I mean,
like
depends.
we're in a
Like
relationship, different
like
story,
if
right?
if I had,
If your brother,
no.
if your sister,
Well, my sister is well more
Responsible,
fucking
right?
yeah. But like, let's just say, for example, I have my house or whatever that I need to live, and then my mom all of a sudden is like, "Hey, I really need this," and let's just say because I mentioned it last episode, they're trying to buy yet another house. I'm not trying, but they are planning on it. And so, if in that case, my mom is like, "Hey, can you co-sign?" I was like,
well, I don't think your mom needs you to co-sign.
"No, I
for
know, but
anything,
I'm saying like somebody like
you have 5 people in life you have to co-sign for.
my mom. I guess I don't see the need, but like probably my sister.
The iguana.
I guess I don't know, cause like the way I see it is like, what benefit would it give me that you're buying something there?
You're helping him out in a tough time. I love that we referred to your dad as the iguana.
Huh?
The iguana.
I don't think so. I don't think I'll do that for my dad. I mean, like,
So there's probably not 5 people
remember when
in
I
the
went
world.
to Mexico and you couldn't come see me?
So there's probably not 5 people in the world you would do that for, though.
I mean,
right?
I can
Is it
find.
safe to
I
say?
could I'll probably do it for Brian because he's kind of helping me out.
Absolutely.
That's
3.
3. You know what? I'll do it for you because I know you. Because I know you'll pay. I'll do it for you. That's 4, and probably the guy that does Jazz Nation.
That one kid that didn't know what he's talking about? Well, you don't even know his name, right?
He's
Runs a podcast.
He's got followers, dude. He's probably
I mean, come on.
he's filthy.
Oh, you're talking about the other one. The other one.
Who else? So I said my mom, my sister. Who else did I say?
Brian,
you. Oh, you know who? I don't know. I want to say. I don't want to say. I'm gonna think someone else.
What does it start with?
It's gonna be a giveaway. Oh, you know who? Probably for. Sorry, kids. My oldest stepdaughter.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because she's the one who has like, she's renting right now, but she's got like the decent job out of the 3 of them. You know what I mean?
Co-signing's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you really got to think about the ramifications that could lead to. Like, at the end of the day, that shit ain't paid. That's on your ass.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Who, you? 5 people?
Yeah. My wife, my kids, my mom, my dad. Done.
God damn it. Here I am like,
But I only had to come up with 5.
Yeah.
I would co-sign with, if you asked me, I would co-sign with, not on a house or anything, but if you wanted another, I don't know, a piccolo or a flute or something, I would co-sign with it.
Oh, dude. Speaking of.
Piccolos?
My stepdaughter gave me her guitar.
Is
So
it
I have
an
a guitar
acoustic?
at home. It's an acoustic. It's a cheap one. I think
it
it was for her
classical?
to learn.
Or is it a steel string?
I don't even know. It's a brown one, dude. You know what I mean? It's a
What do you
brown
mean?
one.
So
But-
the
but
strings,
he has.
are the strings nylon or steel?
That's where I was going. I think her ex or boyfriend is a guitarist, and he put what do you call it? Metal strings,
Steel strings?
steel strings. I'm not a guitarist. I was like, so I was gonna go back to nylon.
So it's a thick, fat gut, and
No. It's a
the keys go back or the keys go up? guitar terminology. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah. What are you talking about?
the keys, the tuning keys.
Oh, they go like this.
In the back or are they up?
In the back. No, on the top and bottom.
Okay, so it's a thin neck steel string.
Yeah.
And it's the right ones on
But
there.
so it doesn't.
Don't put nylon strings. Nylon strings go on a classical. Classical has the thick neck, the tuning forks that go in the back, the tuning keys in the back. It's a lot thicker. The only difference you would know is in the neck, not in the body. Big difference. Take a picture of it. I'll tell you if it's got.
Yeah, but the reason why I was going with strings is because he's got a couple that are broken. That's why I haven't even touched it.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking, I mean, I'm not a fucking guitarist. I just know how to play. No. That's why I was just gonna go for. But now that you say that, but like steel strings,
Some Ernie balls on there.
Steel strings, kind of they callous your shit.
Because you haven't played. I to this day still have calluses on my fingers.
Dude, nowadays
when I was really getting at it, I could take a pin and stab them through my fingers and pick into the callus.
Nothing.
Nice.
Dude, nowadays that I'm alone, every now and then I'm like doing something around the house and I'm like jamming the fucking music. And then as I'm walking in the room or whatever, I have a pair of drumsticks in my room. So I'm just like, and I grab it and I sit down and I air drum my shit, you know. I do like 4 or 5 songs and then I'm like,
do you have a pad?
I do in my storage unit.
You need an electric drum set.
That's gay.
It's fun for practice. Feel like you're not very good or anything like that. If you wanted to sit down and really massacre a fucking song, you could use one of those electric ones. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. What was I saying? So I play like the air drums, and I play like 4 or 5 songs, and like right here, because I'm doing this, it starts hurting like a motherfucker, and I was like,
you haven't been playing forever. And where's your gloves?
Because I haven't. Who am I? Tico Torres?
Well, some guys played
Tico Torres.
Bon Jovi.
Nice, dude. Fucking A.
The wealth of knowledge in here when it comes to music is a lot broader than a lot of people think, right?
It's so funny you say gloves. Well, hold on, let me finish my story first. And then after those songs, like I just continue doing my shit, and then like my arm starts like hurting. To the point where I lay down and I'm like, you know, like the ants, and I'm like, am I having a heart attack?
Yeah, but it's supposed to do that, right? That's working out. That's fucking getting it going.
I just came across a video yesterday from YouTube. So I was just scrolling YouTube, and it was the drummer of Megadeth. He has a weird last name.
So which one?
It looked like a fairly new video.
Okay. I don't know the new one.
Okay. He doesn't look as old as the rest of them, or as I think the rest of them will look. But anyway, skinny kid, long hair and goatee, like kind of like longer. But the content of these videos, I think it's an actual channel that is Drum Off, I think it's called, or whatever. I used to follow him on Instagram. They bring out a person like a famous drummer, and so they brought him, right? And the idea is for him to listen to a famous song that he doesn't know. And so he listens to the song without drums. And then the next time they play it, he actually plays the drums in it the way he thinks it will go, right? So they gave him the killer song. Doing just fine, or whatever. And he listens to it, but without the drums, right? And so he's writing on a piece of paper, and then all of a sudden he puts it right on his next snare. He puts it on, and then he goes, "You never heard this song?" And he was like, "No." You know who it is? It's like, It's okay. So let's see what you do. And he kind of like he did it like slow, like slow pace, and he picked it up and everything. But the song was basically the same, and that's like the idea of the thing. Now they did it to Sugarfoot Moffett or whatever his name is. He used to be the drummer for. Come on, think of me when you think about this. Think of me. I'm his biggest girl fan. Rest in peace.
He was, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So
He also played for. There's another one he played for. That's where I know the fucking. That's where I know the Sugarfoot.
Yeah.
Hey.
God damn it!
Anyway,
damn you!
Anyway,
Jack.
continue.
So they played him "Numb" by Linkin Park.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Have you heard this song?" He's like, "No." But the difference in between both of them is like the kid from Megadeth, he heard the song and wrote it on a piece of paper like he would think he wouldn't. Like he basically was writing beats. What?
I know there's one other.
You're looking
one.
for Sugarfoot and it came out like
I know. I
foot
fucking.
fetish? But anyway, what I was trying to say is Sugarfoot, when, instead of him playing the song and laying it out in his head, he played it as he went. And it was almost no.
He played for Madonna. He played for the Rolling Stones for a little bit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What happened to Whitey?
Whitey.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones, that older guy. That guy. So the Rolling Stones are not original?
Well, they were, but there was a time.
When
he got big,
hearted.
obviously he was the Thriller with
yeah.
Eddie Van Halen, right? Anyway, continue.
Thriller. No, that was Beat It. Eddie Van Halen, Beat
Oh
It.
yeah. But the album was Thriller.
Yeah. So when you follow, because I used to follow him on Instagram. They got videos of him playing like the actual Michael Jackson music, and he's playing like Black or White or Smooth Criminal, and like it's just like you're like, this guy's the shit. But I never knew until he just came out all of a sudden. But he's one of the ones that I can't follow thousands of people on Instagram.
Right.
I have like 200, and I think it's too much.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm like, if you start going like, I follow 300, 400, 500 people, it's like, I will never see
Anything. Yep.
the entire thing. You know what I'm saying? So I follow like 200 and then I'm done.
Who's another great drummer? Like, is it me or is
Donnie,
what's his
Donnie
cat?
Carey.
Oh, I mean,
Donnie, I
different world right
hate,
there.
I hate to go with everybody else. Neil Peart. I'm talking about like Donnie Carey. Who's the
Travis Barker.
What Travis? Of course, Travis Barker. There's another guy. I don't think he played. Eric Moore. I think he plays for Suicidal Tendencies, and he's also does a lot of things on his own, like just for people to like content and stuff, like just beats it. And he plays for Eros Ramazzotti, like in English, Eros Ramazzotti, which is a guy from Italy that became famous in Mexico, and he blew up in Mexico. So now he's in his tour. There's another guy that's called Aaron Spears. Another guy that I don't know if he plays for anybody, but he's like
oh yeah, Aaron Spears was he was the producer and the main guy of like fucking Saved by the Bell and fucking what?
You're talking about Aries Spears.
Oh
right?
no, I was thinking spelling. Aaron Spelling. That's what I was thinking about. Never mind, different guy.
Aaron Spelling.
Tori Spelling's dad.
Tori Spelling's dad. But those guys are good. I know. I follow Eric Moore. Oh, there's a guy. Fuck, Jack, you left at the wrong time. There's a guy that I follow. His name is Grayson Newtmark or something like that. He's playing in different bands nowadays. But the reason why he caught my attention, I started following him, is because he was following a lot of what do you call the music like Frank Sinatra?
Like the big bands.
like the big
Yeah,
band
big bands,
music.
yeah.
But he was, you know how they do like the jazz and then ba-dum, ba-dum, ba, you know how they do that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So he does that, and then he plays fast, and he's playing like fast jazz, and then all of a sudden he stops and he's just like he just does, and he's like this,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
classic band
Yeah.
shit with the way they hold their drumstick. And he is so good, dude. Young kid. There was another one, Luke Holland. That kid is fucking amazing. But then again, I was like, I follow him for a minute, and then I go,
I'm done.
just get rid of him.
I'm done.
Somebody asked me a minute ago.
Okay.
Oh, because like I talked about last week, my friend passed away, so I've been in touch with his sister because they want to put something together for like celebration of life here. And she knew that I played with him for many years, and she was like, "Hey, I want you to play on this thing." I was like, I'm out of the. I felt bad, but I'm like, I'm out of the game. And she goes, "No, why wouldn't you play?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that to be my comeback. You know what I'm saying? But it would be like, I would be playing with like other people, or I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just felt like pressure, like right at the gig. I was like, "Why don't you?" And I'm like,
Cracked under it, huh?
I cracked under, dude. And but she was like, "How long has it been since you play?" And I was like, "I think it's been over 10 years."
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it still said, thanks to Brian, because Brian, you know, he said he was gonna play with me, so it's still set up. Still
So
set up.
none of that heavy music in my house. He's got his fucking lazy boy in his fucking blanket. Last thing he wanted to hear was the fucking loud ass banging of some asshole that didn't pay for the drums. They're fucking banging in his
now
basement.
that I think about it, I bust his balls so much because he's saying like, why the fuck will we practice? You're a drummer, I'm a DJ, we can make this happen. And now that I think about it, it's like, why the fuck did you make me set it up? Because I brought it in bags. And it's like, you just set it up over here, dude. I was like, why?
So it's still set up downstairs.
Yeah, dude.
Ready to go. And you never sit down and just fuck around?
Maybe you should come over and beat the fuck out of it.
Okay.
You fucking dropped me off yesterday. You could have just. Well, I guess you
Oh, you didn't tell me. Well, at some
you were-
point, I'm going to have to take you. I'm going to have to go there anyway because I'm driving your work truck. Because mine won't charge.
Dude, so I left after you today. That bitch had 2 lights on. And how long, like the little charger?
Oh,
and
yeah.
how long has it been charging?
If you charge it in a regular 110, for every hour you get 2 miles. I figure if I leave it 24 hours, that'll give me 50,
Yeah.
50 and some change, right? We'll see. I'll get it home. I'll figure it out. But my new truck's coming. It'll be here in a week.
Yeah.
So,
I was going to take the bike, but.
yo, what was your secret you were going to tell me? Remember the one on the scratch pad I had to tell you? I've been holding it here.
Like, how did it go?
Well, I was making fun of your. All right, well, never mind that. Apparently, it wasn't fucking.
Was it just happened?
No, back when we were talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway, well, you brought that to a stall, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I thought you had a comeback here. I thought we were on a roll. Like, this episode was fucking really raging here, and then we just kind of went to a flat bottom. I'm like, well,
flat bottoms goers keep make the rock and roll go around.
So we talked about this, but you didn't get into it. But are you going to do anything exciting for the 24th Pine Rear Day?
So I know on Saturday, the guys that I had here, Advent Horizon,
Okay.
they're playing with the other band they have. It's called Shuffle, and it's all types of music covers.
Okay.
And
You going to crash a wedding?
no. They're gonna be at it's either the American Fork or the Pleasant Grove
Okay.
Days or whatever.
Amphitheater? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
one of those.
Yeah. Like a park or whatever.
For a Pine Rear fucking
Yeah.
celebration.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll be there. And those guys are coming, by the way. And I talked to them and like, hey, you guys come back? Yeah, sure.
You think it has last that long?
I got them all set up. Maybe we'll just come back for that one. This new job, dude, doesn't allow me to listen as much podcast as I used to.
You know what sucks? Because we'll go. I have to think about this. Because next week, I have the fights. I'm going to the UFC fights here in Salt Lake City.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order for me to make my picks, it will be irrelevant.
It's gotta be today. I
So-
thought about it. I thought about it today too.
So, here's what we're going to do. As we kind of wrap this baby up, I'm going to go... God damn, wish we had a producer. Jesus Christ. I have to pee so bad.
I gotta rip ass.
Really? UFC 291 here live in Salt Lake City. Let's just run through this main card, right? You know, the Paulo Costa is Ikram Aliskerov was supposed to be on that, but that fight has been scrapped, and so Paulo Costa is going to fight. Well, we won't even
Is that
do
a sexy man?
That's that Greek god-looking
Yeah.
motherfucker, right?
They're coming here?
No, that fight got scrapped.
Oh,
that
sorry.
fight. That fight got scrapped. So we'll just stay. We'll just go main card. So Michael Chiesa, Kevin Holland. I got Michael Chiesa. Submission. Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green. They're both kind of long in the tooth. I think Tony Ferguson has a little bit more in the gas tank than Bobby Green has. I got Tony Ferguson by decision. Jan Blachowicz, Alex Pereira. Now, Alex Pereira is the one that took the title from Izzy.
Let me see that last name. That's what I thought. You want to see? You want to say it?
Okay,
even
well
better?
then say it. Say it.
Pereira.
Okay, well he's not from Mexico, so
I know.
okay. Well,
Neither is the guy that you said last time that was going to fight.
let's see what that. There's got to be one more on this main card, and I
The
would
guy
assume.
that fought.
Okay, well, here, we'll go back. So let's go prelims, okay? Let's just go back to the ones that I think that's going to be on there. So, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Michael, how do you say that?
Michael Pereira.
Okay, so
Pereira.
different guy though, right? Okay, so thank you. So, but Derek Lewis.
Oh, my balls was hot.
Yeah, is going to fight. I got Derek Lewis. Stephen Wonderboy.
Wait, he's coming?
Yes, I told you. This
On the
is
prelims?
Well, yeah, he'll be on the prelims.
How come?
I mean, he's kind of had a rough road lately.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Damn, they put you back in the bus, huh?
Well, I mean, if you're not...
Yeah, if you're not driving, you're in the back of the bus.
Right? So we'll go back to Jan Blachowicz. Alex.
Pereira.
Okay. I go Alex. Rumor has it, now it's just a rumor, that this could be for the light heavyweight title.
Ah.
Word got leaked. The UFC says it's fake. It's not real, which is probably true. Word got leaked that that was going to be for the abandoned title right now. So, but anyway, obviously Dustin Poirier.
Hold on, but
Justin Gaethje.
But how does that work? They haven't announced that it's for the title, so they're gonna announce it the day of.
So, the title's been let go due to a torn Achilles tendon. You don't come back from that, right? But anyway, we'll move from that. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we'll wait.
That would be Thursday, right? But obviously, my boy, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, you know how I roll.
Yeah,
I never fucking go
Poirier.
Poirier all the way. So
Poirier all the way.
that'll be my picks. I'll send pictures. I'll send love.
That's right, dude. Are you gonna shoot the puppies drunk, dude, or what?
Oh yeah. So I'm somebody's driving us there.
Nice.
Somebody's.
Are you gonna be
us
like
up.
one of our peers from Company One and be like, I already got the what is it? The pre-game room or whatever.
No, I wanted to, but all the rooms are sold out. I tried to get around. Yeah, there's
It's at the Delta.
nothing around. Yeah, it's at the Delta Center, my friends.
The Delta's back.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go. I'll go from fight one on the early prelims.
That's
I will
right.
be there the entire time.
I'm happy for you.
I got some bitchin' seats. I'm
happy
fucking
for you.
stoked. I paid out the ass for them, but I'm excited. I haven't been to a legit.
you got UFC tickets in a car. Are you sure you don't want me to co-sign for you for something?
That's why I was asking you. You guys set the boundaries for me, so we're good to go. Thank you so much for joining us. Where can they find you at, Mr.
Angel Cervera on Instagram, Angel Cervera on Facebook. That's my last name, Cervera. And Justin actually uses that the way I say it when he's typing my name in the computer.
It's the only way I know it. That's the only way I know it.
Cervera. What about you, Seximus?
Lord_Longballs. That's with a Z.
Hasn't changed it.
Hasn't changed it yet. Obviously, I don't post a lot. I don't get on Facebook. I don't get on the Instagram. I lay low. I don't want the government to find me. I'm that guy. But yeah, good episode. We're still rolling.
Yeah,
Who says we don't have steam under our belts?
that's right, dude. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the beehive.
Peace.